I've been working out for 26 years. I started working out in the year 2000. I was told that story before. I was in the Navy. So 26 years of trying to figure me out. And to this day, I'm still learning. I'm still trying different things. I'm still trying different recovery and rehab stuff because I'm older now. Even trying like different workouts. Right. At one point, I was doing like CrossFit movements, body building type stuff, powerlifting stuff, in order just to, you know, get a different result. Um, that's one thing I learned about me and my fitness is that consistency will help you surpass a lot of the stuff, a lot of the struggles. That's just personal experience. Even like when it comes to like this gym here in 2020, like most COVID, man, it was a tough time, especially if you were like a frequent gym goer and everything was just shut down. So I had started setting money aside then, even though at that point I didn't have any intention on moving from the condo I had, purchased years before that. But I had started setting money aside then. That way, if I saw the latest, greatest piece of equipment that I can use in my living room, I would get it. And, ultimately we moved 4 years later. That was just a consistent path of setting money aside. College does not have to be your thing. I work in higher education. So my job is to always be able to influence others to pursue the degrees that I was able to achieve along the way. I was a student, we'll say about 13 years. I was a full-time student, active duty military, for like 8 years. I have 10 degrees. That's not necessary, but I have zero loan debt. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you before, if I had the option to receive cash instead of the free educational benefit, this is the military, by the way, I would have did that. Give me the money instead of, I don't need 3 associates. I didn't need 2 bachelors. I have 3 master's degrees, an ed specialist, and my doctorate. Just a consistent path of following through. That's how I use my fitness. And, the reactions that I've gotten from that over these years from people that I used to be close with, some family members, I understand it because I used to project the same energy all the time. I did. And I knew if I was around somebody that was able to achieve something that I hadn't figured out yet, instead of being inspired by them, because I wasn't mature enough in order to even react that way, I would dog it, I would avoid them, or if I was cool enough with them at certain points of time throughout our friendships or if we were hanging out, I would project some negative energy to them because I want to try to keep them down there where I'm at. The point of this video is these are just some of the things that you hear in your experience. And it doesn't just have to be about fitness. It's just in general when you decide to level up in your life. Now, I know this isn't some alpha, grind mode, whatever colored pill type vlog or video. This is just me speaking about me. Here's one of my all-time favorites I'll start off with. Man, all that working out won't stop a bullet. Now, as somebody that grew up in here in Cali, I'm saying, West Coast, at points of time before I joined the military and moved to San Diego, South Central, Compton, Long Beach, and then I moved to San Diego. And then early on, I used to live in East Dago, Fanmart, Skyline. I am not trying to be in any element to where if I'm lifting weights, it has anything to do with with a bullet. So that was just dumb to me. And that's when you'll often hear, but you hear it from people because they're not there yet. And they probably see you as some type of weird threat. Now, a lot of people do it jokingly, but I'm just saying, that's what comes with that. Another one is the peer pressure. In most cases, it's in the work setting, if you're not around people like that, right? And prime example, if you go somewhere and somebody brings in some donuts and somebody's going to be like, hey, man, you want some donuts? And you'd be like, nah, I'm good. You'll have to say that quite a few times for people, man. You'll have to let them know, I'm all right, man. I'm good. You asked me before. And then when you do that, when you say I'm good for the 17th time, they're going to be like, oh, man, you roid rage. That's just how people are when you decide to do what's best for you. Another thing that we don't pay attention to is it's okay when you're fit and people just can say whatever they want to you. They can make any type of accusation or assumption about what it is that you're doing. They can have all types of jokes about, man, your shirts, man, you got small shirts on again. And I bet them protein for it. They can say whatever. But if you overweight, and trust me, I was 300 pounds at one point in time, nobody really say anything like that unless they cool with you. Some of my closest friends would be like, man, get your big behind up. And you need, but strangers, not so much. So that's another one, man. Fit shaming is accepted. Fat shaming now, not so much. Now, I don't think any type of shaming should be accepted, but I'm just telling you, that's the narrative right now. That's what people, they tend to lean into. I hear this one a lot. There's more to life than insert working out or eating right and things like that. Personally, it depends on who you're talking to, but I don't think it's more to life than life. And this is the one thing that I'm in all the time. So when people tell me that, nah, you can miss me with that one. I can tell you as a 46-year-old man, I'm not young, I'm not old. I think I'm unk status based off what some of these rando teenagers out here be calling me, like when I be running the stairs, because I'm going to do the stairs this morning. How long you out here, unk? I'm not even related to you, youngster. But there's a certain group of cats, man. If they are older than you, they will go out of their way to try to tell you that when you get their age, it's going to stop. Now, some of these cats are younger than you. I've had people now. I'm looking older now because I'm trying to go with the beard, but the problem is I got all these gray hairs, so I might shave it off. But when I'm shaved, and I'm freshly shaved, and I'm looking like a thumb, a lot of people don't realize I'm older than them. So I'll have people that be like, man, I was running the stairs about a month ago, and some dude just, when you running them stairs for 2 hours, people gonna have something to say. And some dude kind of got my attention because I had my music on. He said, hey, man, and once you get about 40, mid-40s, then all that gonna slow down. I said, man, I guess it's a good thing that I'm 46. I better get that time machine, right? And he felt some type of way. Other ones might be a little older than you, and they'll tell you that. The problem is, the way that you look now, they didn't look like you did when they were younger at your age. Sometimes you gotta let them know that, respectfully. This right here is a non-negotiable. I do not take fitness advice from people that don't look like they're fit. People that don't even look like they take their own advice. The reason is, over these 26 years, you will come across a lot of people that's just jumping around, trying different trends, and they want you to try that stuff too. But I am pretty set in my ways. I realize that the way that I do things is pretty boring. Even when I post my workout videos, if you notice, a lot of them are the same because they work. But some people will be like, man, you should try this and you should do this. A lot of these people will suggest stuff that you should try while they're sitting on their couch. They're not doing any of it, but they want you to get out here and try it because they want to feel like they have that connection to you. Right here irritates me more than anything. When you decide to stick to something and level up, it just means that you have to be trying to be like somebody else. I've been running the stairs for 5 years now. It's a good source of cardio for me. I get the most bang for my buck, the amount of time that I'm doing it. It's lower impact, believe it or not, than running, but it's just tough, running up and down some stairs. And I would have people, man, I used to do little videos, and I'm running up and down the stairs, and I'm doing a vlog trying to inspire me. You trying to be like David Goggins. No, I'm trying to be like Dr. Michael Brantley. Somebody that's just getting up trying to make the best decisions for myself, yo. But you'll have that. Somebody will have to place you in the category of what somebody else is doing when it comes to leveling up. Because you're you. They know you. And you decided to make the change. So they want to try to humble you. And that leads me to the reason that I got off of social media. I hate fake. And by that, I just mean I was seeing a lot of people, and this is just mutual friends type stuff, man, that would see me doing the stuff that I was doing over the years. Like, it was tough at one point in time. Like, life's a little better now. It's not perfect, and I still got stuff that I want to do, and I'm very ambitious, even as I get older. But I remember when I was just a full-time student, single co-parent, active duty military, in charge of my division. I'm still waking up on the ship, on deployment, going to the gym at 1 o'clock in the morning. I had these people that would see this and they would try to clown it and dog it. And then I was doing it for so long, we got mutual friends as people that you get more love when you're just starting out. And they'll be like, man, that's inspiring. You're so brave. But when you out here doing it and you consistent with it, they're going to dog it. You will instantly go. If I was running the stairs, because I run the stairs like this, mainly because I had a tan, because I used to wear like a cutoff, but it's a little warmer out. So when you run in the stairs and you like this, average person will be like, man, put your shirt on, man. He's trying to show off. If I was out there running the stairs 300-pound Mike with my boobies jiggling, they're going to be like, man, that's inspiring. He's trying to fix what it is that he did to himself. It's a weird dynamic. I've heard over the years, man, it's just genetics. I understand that, but I told you I got up to 300 pounds. So genetics has nothing to do with bad habits. Some of the people that have told me that over the years have also genetics. They was high school football, baseball, basketball stars. Or we was early on in the military and they used to work out. They was a little smaller, but their habits took over. Because I decided to lean into my good health habits, now it's my genetics. Pay attention to the things that you are addicted to that you really don't think they're addiction because they're social norms. At the top of the list, I've learned about myself that social media was an addiction for me. That's why I had to find a way to get off of there. Then it came to alcohol. Alcohol was an addiction for me. At one point in time, I was drinking in the mornings. And my bad eating had to do my alcohol consumption. It was all connected because I would make bad decisions on what I ate. And when I got to the point to where I really just start focusing in on what I was doing when it came to my eating, I still was drinking. So I had to cut all that out. Even just being in these certain relationships, when it comes to like friendships and circles that you know that are harmful to you, that can be an addiction. Pay attention to those things and stop letting people peer pressure you to do those things. We'll go back to peer pressure. You know, some of the cats I was cool with, because I've cut a lot of people out, I'm not even gonna lie to you, will go out of their way every birthday, every Christmas, every Father's Day or something like that. Hey man, take the day off from the gym. Ha ha ha. Go have some cake. Why? Why does it matter to you that I find value in getting up, eating right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a weird mentality that people have sometimes. This one sucks to hear, but we know it's true, but we're not supposed to say it in this type of climate. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do great, or you do awesome, or you do good, or you do well. It's nothing new. We know that. You have more confidence in yourself. I told you before I work in higher ed. So in order to add on to the Dr. Brantley approach, me influencing you in order to do something that you might deem tough if college is your thing, I want to look like I'm disciplined because I'm muttering those words to you. I'm telling you, man, you got to be resilient. You got to be committed to this. You got to get up every day and be willing to do it even though you don't want to. And the only way I think, if I've learned from my personal experience that people will believe me, if I look like I practice that. Am I as big and muscular as I used to be? No. But for 46, I'm doing okay. And to add to that, it's easy now to stay above society standards, man. All you got to do is just go outside. You got to go outside and you got to look around at people in order to see that a lot of people are just doing the same things. They got the same gripes. They got the same behaviors on social media. We are all locked into the same bad habits, and we still ain't realized it yet until you remove yourself from it. And that's when people are going to start thinking, man, you think you better than that. Yes, I am better than what I used to be. But in order for me to get here and continue to level up, I got to keep at this. I might be naive here, but I strongly believe if you focus and you put your mind to things, you can achieve most of the things that you want to do. But I say most because there's certain things I won't be able to do. I got a secret for you. I was in the Navy for 20 years. I can't swim a lick. I tried, but I can't swim. People like, man, you can do it. I probably can. I tried to learn one time when my son was like real little because I wanted him to learn how to swim. Now he do, right? He can swim like a fish. So there's certain things you might not be able to get, but I think most things, setting aside if it has to do with swimmings, heights, some heights. Not, we went to Disneyland. I was able to get on some rides, but I just closed my eyes. Eyesight, because the Brantley got bad eyes. Spiders and now lizards. I think I can achieve it. And that's what I do. I try to work towards achieving these things because regardless of what happens in the world, amongst all the chaos, when you keep promises to yourself, when you get up and you make the right decisions for yourself, I'm talking about you stick to these over long periods of time, it's a separator. And you'll start seeing things how they really are. Unfortunately, you'll start seeing who really supports you, who really rocks with you like that. What family members are really even close with you when you decide, you know what, I'm going to make this declaration to myself to just be better. I got a 14-year-old in there, and I need him to understand the whole idea of just getting up, keeping promises to yourself. I'm not telling him to be like me. You ain't got to be in love with the gym or go to college or any of that stuff. But I need him to know Pops make sure that he stick to it.